Her hair was particularly strange. As she washed it, black liquid flowed out. This eerie phenomenon caught everyone's attention. Even more unsettling was her hair turning from black to green. She was Polaris, Magneto's precious daughter. She inherited her father's formidable powers, the ability to manipulate magnetic fields and control all metal. However, during one mission, she was arrested and imprisoned for staying in combat too long. As Magneto's daughter, she received a special welcome from her fellow inmates as soon as she entered the prison. The guards didn't stop the provocation. Instead, they ordered Polaris not to resist, because in this prison, mutants were the lowest class of existence. Back in her cell, she was furious. As a noble princess, she had never endured such humiliation. She decided to use her powers to escape, but when she attempted to open the cell door with her abilities, the collar around her neck suddenly flashed red, and she was instantly knocked unconscious by 20,000 volts of electricity. Her screams drew laughter from the others, because to them, the collar was like a dog leash. The only thing mutants could do here was obey. With the collar on, they were worse than ordinary humans. They would be locked up here for life. No mutant had ever left alive. Polaris refused to accept her fate, especially since she had discovered she was pregnant before being imprisoned. She constantly searched for a way to escape. She went to the exercise yard to familiarize herself with the prison layout, unaware that the prison bullies were already planning to put this newcomer in her place.
Mutants in here, they work for me. From now on, you're gonna do what you're told.
As Magneto's daughter, she didn't take these ordinary people seriously at all, insulting them with her words. But this provoked the bullies' henchmen. Such minor attacks couldn't hurt Polaris at all. Seeing that she wasn't fighting back, the bullies escalated their aggression.
Let's see how tough that little mutant baby is.
Polaris was thoroughly enraged and forcibly used her powers despite the collar's restrictions. The guards arrived in time to prevent a major incident, but what infuriated her was that they didn't punish the instigators. Instead, they threw her into solitary confinement. In just 2 days, she had endured so much injustice. Polaris could no longer control her rage. Although the prison cell door opened, the mutant collar's restrictions left her gasping for breath. She had exhausted all her strength and couldn't continue escaping. She was in despair. Soon, Polaris's escape attempt caught the warden's attention. To prevent similar incidents from happening again, they planned to transfer her to another prison. To prevent her from escaping, they specifically chose a prisoner transport vehicle made of special plastic. Without metal, Polaris would be no different from an ordinary human. Her only hope of escape had been shattered. However, what she didn't know was that her companions had already devised a rescue plan for her.